See, let's bring J.A. in here. Brett Favre managed to keep his NFL streak for consecutive starts alive, but boy, did it cost him. And Tiger Woods, no longer the world's #1 golfer, former Atlanta Falcon great Jamal Anderson, joining me again to break it all down. Jamal, can we see the play? Let's roll the play as we talk about this, as we set this up. This was yesterday's game against New England, all right? And here is the play. Ouch. Now we will break it down and we will show you the hit. Here it is.
Big hit underneath Brett Favre's helmet. I think I'm almost positive it's going to be a fine there. A tremendous
hit. You think so?
Favre. I think so. It was the helmet-to-helmet contact, even though I think technically he was correct in how he tried to come at his chest, but the blow did go up to Favre's helmet, and of course, the stitches underneath his chin. The evidence is there.
So, all right, let me just ask you point blank and bluntly here. You know, 26, 27 years, however old the lineman is, 300-plus pounds, you know, 4.7, 4.8 speed, he's going to beat 41 years old. All right, so here's the question. Is it time? Is it time? The injuries that Favre had coming into this game, this big hit here, is it time for Brett Favre to really seriously consider calling it a career?
The remarkable thing about it is, last year, Brett Favre had a fantastic year at 40. He's 41 years old, Tony. He has not been playing well. I, in fact, was not a proponent of Brett Favre starting in this game.
Because of his injuries, because his ankle injury.
I thought it was a perfect opportunity. He wasn't playing well. The Vikings aren't winning football games. I thought Tavares Jackson is a guy that they drafted to be the future. He has not gotten an opportunity. I'm a huge Brett Favre fan. On the football field, as a football purist, you love the guy. He's mad. He drives you crazy. He's maddening in some of the techniques and the things that he does. But you got to love his moxie and the way he keeps coming back.
This was big, right?
This is big. This is big, and this is back-to-back, and the Minnesota Vikings aren't playing well. Listen, I cannot...
6 losses on the season?
Can't blame Brett for yesterday, though. Again, I was not a proponent of him starting, but I can't blame his performance on the football field for why the Vikings lost. Jackson came in, looked sharp right away. So I don't know what's going to happen. The streak is an issue.
Do you expect him to play this week? Look, if he's playing on one leg, you know, this is what? A laceration, maybe what?
If he's breathing and alive and on the roster, he's going to try to play.
He's going to try to play.
He's going to try to play.
What is it with athletes? I'm trying to remember the end of your career. What is it with athletes where invariably it seems that they go off on a cart? Why not end it when you can walk? Your faculties are still intact. Why not end it when you're on top or somewhere near?
Why do we love the greatest players of any sport at any time? Because they give it their all. We're gladiators. We're truly the last gladiators. I think you got these tremendous stadiums. I don't care if it's baseball. I don't care if it's track
Did you go out on a cart?
I did not go out on a cart. I was fortunate enough, and thankfully people thought I looked kind of nice on TV. I'm like, hey.
You're a mess. Is Brett Favre going to go out on a cart? Is he going to come back so that that's not the last image that you see of him in his career?
I certainly don't want that to be the last image, and that's the image that everybody's talking about. And people are very frustrated with Brett and the things that have transpired in the off seasons, all of the comeback conversations. Is he going to play for the Vikings? This whole... It's like a whole soap opera that's been going on with him. The whole thing with him and Brad Childress, a lot of issues. You just want to see the Minnesota Vikings, a tremendously talented team, get focused.
Elway goes out on top, right?
I don't want to talk about that, Tony. Now, he went out on top over me. Yeah, I knew that. I'm too close to you to bring up Elway this morning, Tony.
I knew that. So, J.A., all right, so we wake up this morning and Tiger Woods is no longer the #1 golfer in the world. Are you a golfer?
I am.
Okay, so what are your thoughts on the fact that this game moves forward now without its biggest star at the top of the heap?
I mean, first of all, he's #2. So, you know,
let's not get crazy about it.
Well, I mean, he's #2. Obviously, you know everything that's happened. We don't want to go. I mean, he's had a tremendous offseason.
It is the exclamation point and the underline on what was a can we say disastrous?
It was absolutely a disaster.
And now professionally, right?
And here's the thing: before all of this happened, there were no chinks in Tiger Woods' armor. Obviously, he was pretty much unbeatable, and psychologically, he was a force of nature on the tour. I mean, guys would go up against him the last day, and it was like a foregone. Almost like, I can't beat Tiger Woods. Forget about it. Lee Westwood is now the #1 player, but
who has never won a major.
Has never won a major. Tiger Woods was the #1 player for
5 years.
I mean, it's ridiculous, Tony.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how long he's dominated the sport.
Will he be back? Excellent question. Will he be back?
I think he will be back because
number one.
I do think he will be back. I think when he gets his thing together, he's focused now, everything should be behind him. He's moved on now.
Right.
I would
He's
not be
divorced.
surprised. Yes.
Okay, the folks at CNN International are screaming for you. Good to see you.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
Are you watching the World Series too?
I am watching it.
It is amazing.
It is good stuff.
Giants pitching amazing right now.
And it could be over tonight, right?
It's a rematch of Game 1, but Cliff Lee will be a lot better,
you think so?
I think, than he was in Game 1. But Lincecum and that pitching staff right now, 2 shutouts. Last team to 6-6, man.
This guy, there it is. The Bush is throwing out the first pitch last night. And then they were shut down. The Rangers were shut down. Okay, we got to go, but we'll talk about it. You're available the rest of the week?
I'm here.
I'll give you a call.
My man.
All right, let's just go to break. We're back in a moment. You're in the CNN Newsroom.